Everyone, Jason here from Off the Beaten Path, and this time we're using Google Maps. Short video today, heading out from Albury, which is where we're based, as most of you know, and heading out to Bluff Falls, about an hour and a half or so east of Albury. So head down around the south side of Lake Hume, past Tallangatta, Bulleo, Coetong, Shelley, and just before you get to Clack Clack, head up past Cudgewa. And Bluff Falls is on Bluff Falls Road within the Burrowa Pine Mountain National Park. So that's where we're heading today, to check out Bluff Falls, guys. So without any further ado, I'll get into it. Thanks for watching. So heading off down past Lake Hume this morning. Check out that view, pretty bloody good. When you can see it, when the bush isn't right on the side of the road there. Heading off just out past Campground. Lake Hume's looking great this morning, as you can probably see. Starting the patch collection in the 76. I've actually got one of Krusty's patches already. That's a guy and his troopy, so that'll be going up there soon. I'm in the process, I've got to stop driving this thing long enough to actually do some more work on it, but in the process of doing some mods, one of which is putting sound deadening in, which will entail pulling the roof lining out, so I'm not putting too many patches and things up there and until that's sort of all done. That's the plan anyway. So anyway, let's get on with the trip. Heading out to Campground. Not a bad way to start the day. Well, not exactly start, but it's still early. So it's going to be a warm one with the amount of mist coming up off the lake as the sun's coming up. Somehow driving past Lake Hume in the morning with mist coming up off it as the sun's shining just never gets old. Always enjoy this view, and it's a common route for me into the high country, so get to see it pretty regularly. Quite amazing. Looks like low clouds sitting there in the valley when it's actually mist coming up off the water as the sun's hitting it. So heading out towards Campground to the Burrowa Pine Mountain National Park to check out Bluff Falls today. A little bit different. Tracking view there across the eastern end of Lake Hume. It's always a nice drive out to this part of the country, that's for sure. Basically, once we get going here, we just keep heading out on the main highway, which is the Murray Valley Highway, and then just before we get to Cudgewa, we turn left on the Cudgewa Valley Road, as you'll see shortly. Just coming up on that now. The glare in the sky sort of made the camera darken down and reduce its exposure a little bit, so that's why it looks dark, unfortunately, just with that glare in the sky. So yeah, we just turn left to head north on Cudgewa Valley Road and heading towards Pine Mountain. Great country out here, and just another left here onto North Road, which takes us towards Cudgewa North. So it's a really easy drive out here. It's bitumen most of the way, and really pretty country scenery to enjoy. So well worth the drive. Now, you did hear me mention Krusty before, a guy on his trippy. I must confess, watching his channel and some of the waterfall videos he's done inspired me to go back and revisit Bluff Falls. So if you like waterfall videos, get over to Krusty's channel, a guy on his trippy, and check out some of the videos he's posted, because he's found some amazing waterfalls. Well worth a look. Basically, the closer you get here to where we're going, the smaller the road gets. So if you're heading out this way, don't feel like you're heading in the wrong direction as the road gets narrower and narrower and narrower, because that's exactly what it does, and you're heading in the right direction. The last section is gravel, so as Krusty would say, put some gravel in your travel. So yeah, don't feel like you're heading in the wrong direction or you're getting lost. It's not incredibly well signposted to get out here, so Google Maps apparently will get you here, but you definitely want some kind of map to follow if you haven't been out here before, and it'd be pretty easy to take a wrong turn and end up in the wrong spot. And once you get onto the gravel section, it's not very far at all until you get to the entrance here of the Burrowa Pine Mountain National Park, which we're entering now. And just after the entrance on the left hand side is an entrance down to the campground, which we'll have a look at on our way back out. I was just keen to check that out, but right now heading up the main road, or main track, probably a road, to the car park to go and check out Bluff Falls. Really nice waterfall. Has been a bit of rain recently, so that's one of the reasons I was keen to come out and check it out on this particular day. And having had the 76 a few months at this point, I haven't driven it off-road that much. I had the one trip, the border trip, where it certainly got a good workout, but was just keen to get out and drive it some more. Moving from an auto to a manual, independent to solid axle, it's a completely different car to the Padge to drive. No traction control in this, no diff locks, so really just getting out and driving it as much as I can to get used to it. Now, one of the interesting things about Pine Mountain, which is not either of those two mountains you're looking at, it's actually behind those, is I believe it is the largest monolith in Australia. So it's actually larger than Ayers Rock. You just don't see it so well because it is treed, but it is all one large rock. That's what they mean by a monolith. So there's a little piece of trivia for you. As you can see here, nice parking area with a picnic table and everything there. So yeah, from the car park here, it's just a short walk up to the main viewing area. Car park has definitely had some work since I was last here. This whole area was massively affected by the bushfires late 2019, early 2020. So this has all been reconstructed. That's why all the signage is pretty much brand new. Even the management vehicles only is pretty much brand new. So yeah, it's a short walk up this hill to a viewing area. Let's go and check it out. We've had some rain in the last day or two, so I thought it might be worth a look. So almost at the falls, you can probably almost hear it. Some really cool rock formations. You might even call them bluffs around here, which is, I guess, why the falls are here. So it looks like the railing here is still a temporary railing. Okay. Yeah, well, there's a great amount of water coming over, which is awesome to see. Now, let's just take the falls in.
As you can probably see down there, there's the remains of an old viewing platform, and there used to be stairs here and a walking track to get down there, so you could get right to the base of the falls there and just really enjoy the view. Unfortunately, that is not the case at the moment. I'd like to think, because these railings here are temporary, that they do have a plan to reconstruct that. It's quite a good sized falls, and there's probably more water coming over here than last time I saw it, which is, you know, before the bushfires, so a good probably 4.5 years ago. Now there is another track here, just here, the lookout track, which works its way up around the back of that rock formation and then up across the top of the bluff, and you actually end up over the top up there somewhere. I'm not going to do that today. One, because my fitness isn't there and it would take me forever, and two, because we did it last time we were here and you actually don't get any better view of the falls. It's probably a nice walk, but here, and well, when you could get down there, was definitely the best view of these falls. So Bluff Falls is in the Pine Mountain Burrowa National Park, just near Cudgewa, towards Corryong, and particularly days like this when there's been a bit of rain, well worth checking out. All right. And yeah, the walking track to get here, it's the sign's not telling porcupines. It's 250 meters, and it's a pretty easy walk, pretty easy grade, even for somebody of my fitness. It's gently sort of uphill from the car park to get here, which means the trip back to the car is downhill. So as I said, you can see the 76 there now, and look, I've been driving that now for really nearly 4 months as a daily most of that time. Well, maybe not the first month or two, but I'm liking it. I'm liking it a lot. We've done one good off-road trip that, you know, assuming I upload in chronological order, will be on the channel before this video, and gave it a good test in the wet desert of northwest Victoria. So looks like I'm still leaving those damn lights on. Lucky this wasn't a long walk. So that's one of the things I'm still getting used to. I might have to get my autolect to look at that, because I always walk away from this thing and leave the damn lights on.
So yeah, leave the lights on, obviously, because the Padge had auto off headlights. You'd just leave them on all the time and you turn the key off and the lights would automatically go off. So yeah, getting used to that on the 76. Frankly, even as I'm editing this, I'm still doing that. So on the way out, as I said, on the way in, we've turned off to check out the campground situation here. Nice little track in, steep little drop into this little crossing here, but nothing to worry about if you take it nice and steady. And at the time there was a temporary toilet here. I assume they're going to be building a long drop or something, probably part of the works to refurbish all this area after the bushfires have come through. Cracking camp spot here, nice level ground, nicely grassed, got some nice logs sort of marking it out, and there's a fire pit already in the ground there ready for your use. So cracking little spot here, and far enough away from the road that you're really not going to be disturbed by people going up and checking out the falls at all. So well worth a look. And not that far from Albury or any of the other towns in the northeast, really. Hope you guys have enjoyed this. Coming into Christmas as I'm editing this, so a little bit pushed for time, so you will see a couple of shorter videos like this on the channel. Hope you guys enjoy them. As always, thanks for watching. If you want to support the channel and what we do, you can jump over to buymeacoffee.com/OTBP, Off the Beaten Path, and you can pick up stickers, patches, or just make a donation to the channel if you want to. Like this video if you liked it. Leave a comment down below, let me know what you thought, if you'd like to see more of this sort of thing. We're all about just getting out there and showing you guys amazing parts of this country. So see you in the next video.